Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Rihanna and Decarlo Payne, they showed up on the same page of the Nation News. Now, Rihanna, they're saying dropped new music. So I do what I do. I searched for it and it sounds like crap. Sounds like crap. Now, this is the time you have to recognize when you're being brainwashed. Your brain is being washed. Or maybe you're being, I don't know, gaslit, I don't know. But this is the time for me when I recognize when I've been brainwashed. Because you see what I just said to you, that her song sounds like crap. I'll give it a couple days when it reaches the airwaves, and if I'm in the car and you hear it playing, or you stop, get on the plane and that's what's being shown, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna find that I like it. I'm bobbing to the beat, Umbrella came out and I hated that song, and they played it. You couldn't get away from it. Everywhere you go to get coffee, you're hearing it, and then all of a sudden I liked Umbrella. So I like it. The only song that Rihanna has that I didn't have to be brainwashed to like it is Love on the Brain. I like that one. From the time I heard it, I could not even believe the vocals were her. But I actually liked that from the get-go. They didn't have to brainwash me. They didn't have to put anything in the clouds and dust me with anything. I like that song from the get-go. Most of her music is brainwashed in me. You have to recognize when it's happening to you. You have to recognize when things are happening to you. And you have to take corrective measures to understand it. Understand it. Now, that Smurf or whatever, who was it? Whatever song she dropped, sounds like crap. It sounds like bare crap. But I know there's a brainwashing mechanism in place for the people of the earth. There's a brainwash, whether it comes from, you know what? It's not wherever it comes from, however it is done. I guarantee you that within a week or so of me hearing that particular song, new song that she dropped, I'm gonna like it. But I know, I'm clever enough to know. Yeah, it worked. Okay, whatever chemicals, whatever they're doing. Okay, I like it now. I like the sound. Now, this guy now, the prison boss, Decarlo Payne, he's talking about jail clinic. Shouldn't you have a jail clinic? Shouldn't every jail or prison have a clinic? Just, so you don't have to be transporting someone out of that jail to the main hospital unless it's like something that they need surgery or something major. Shouldn't you have a clinic? So why is he in the news talking about he's backing a jail clinic? Is it because he's embarrassed because so many people at the prison, Hotel St. Philip, escaped? Is he embarrassed about that? That so many of the prisoners at the hotel, they escape, especially when they drop soap, and they fall on their stomach. So hopefully they'll fall on their tummies, so that, maybe somebody will fall on their back, I don't know. But, and then when they're injured, and then they go to the Queen Elizabeth, I want to go to the Queen Elizabeth. Well, you don't have any Band-Aid. I'm sure, that kit that every house has. We all have it. That little kit that you open up when you have a paper cut or whatever, and you fix stuff. Okay? You have that emergency kit. So they're saying, I want to go to the major hospital because I have major problems. I have major feelings and I'm feeling real bad. I want to go to and you take them to the main hospital and there's a car around the corner waiting for them. You shame. He should be shamed. wasn't messing with his subordinates, I'm just saying what I hear. Maybe if Decarlo Payne wasn't like messing with the subordinates, if he, I just accused the DPP of fraternization, maybe if he wasn't fraternizing, maybe if he was not fraternizing, he would keep his eye on the job and he would get the job done, and he would know all the moves that are being made by tricksters who are pretending to have injuries and want to go to the main hospital so that they can get into their car and drive around and fertilize eggs. Maybe he would know what's going on at his employment if he wasn't like, running around behind skirts or whatever. Okay, that's a rumor. That's alleged about him. Okay, it's alleged about him. But yeah, these two showed up on the same page, and I wanted to talk about both of them. Okay, Rihanna, your song that you just dropped sounds like crap, but Rihanna, I'm woman enough. I'm big enough to say, give me a couple of days for the brainwashing to work. And this guy, he's trying to gaslight you now. He's shamed, and he's trying to make himself look relevant by being in the paper. Look at him. He's trying to make himself look relevant and make people think that he's actually working the job and putting in the honest day's work by talking, prison boss, Bats jail clinic. Bats jail clinic. Like that's something like novel, something like remarkable, something that, we've never heard of that before. Oh, this is new. Oh, who came up with that? You fool. Idiot. That's all they knew. It's something that should always have been there. Always have been there. It should have those emergency kits. In their clinic, it's just emergency kits. Like when something happens, when soap falls and someone falls on their tummy, you gotta be able to fix it. Just fix things. Just fix things. These are hardback men. These are people who came up rough. They came up rough. They should be able to take a tumble. They should be able to roll with the punches and not be escaping from a prison all the time. So shame on you. What's his name? Decarlo Payne. Shame on you, Decarlo Payne. Rihanna, give me some days for the brainwashing to set in. And like whatever music you put out, give me a couple of days for that brainwashing that they wash us with on the news and on the radio and the airwaves, and even the airwaves that you think you're not hearing but you're hearing. Give me a couple of days and I'll like that song. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.